Welcome to Cape St. George, the Expedition Special Event Station for Kilo 4 Lima. This is the St. George Island and the beach area of St. George where we're sitting at over here, and looking past, this is the lighthouse innkeeper's house where the innkeeper would stay. As we move up, this is the actual lighthouse that we're sitting with, that we're going to be working from the next 4 days. As you can see, the antennas that we're using is from Radio Waves, and Radio Waves has graciously supplied us all the antenna lines that we're going to be dealing with here and setting them up. First antenna that you're seeing from the top of the lighthouse over here is going to be a 20-meter end fed that's coming from the top of the lighthouse at about 82 feet, and it's down in a sloper pattern over here as we're tied down to the edge of the lighthouse over here. So over here, what we're seeing is another end fed, and this is the end fed 40-meter over here as it comes down. And the sun is in our eyes, so we're going to go ahead and be careful with this. As we move around the lighthouse over here, and we go to the pattern over here, that's the lighthouse doors right over here that we're going in. It is 92 steps up to the lighthouse. Maybe this is a little better over here where you can see the Radio Waves wire antennas come from the top of the lighthouse over here. As you see the antenna as we coming around over this side of the lighthouse over here, the antennas as we're moving around, the little lighthouse window over here, and the back end of the beach house over here, big radio over here. Okay, as we're moving up onto the sky over here, okay, and we're sitting at the top of the lighthouse over here, and you can go ahead and see some of the big vertical antenna that we have up there, and this is an inverted V that you're seeing up over here that is tied down, which is a Radio Waves DX80 inverted V. And all the feed lines are going into the window right there for where we're sitting at over here. Okay, I'm going to come around over here, let you continue to see the back end of the 40-meter. Let me see if I can get a close-up shot here. There you go. A little zoom in there of the end-fed half-wave 40-meter. And this right here is the 20-meter that's coming down end-fed. And what you're seeing here is the inverted V of the DX80 that we have. Go ahead and zoom out over here. And the back of the lighthouse. Again, this is the one of the expeditions over here that we're dealing with for Kilo 4 Lima. This right here, this house over here, is the visitor center for the lighthouse. It's a beautiful island, and as we go back up at the lighthouse a little better of an angle over here, I'm going to go ahead, and as you see the end-fed 40 that's tied off right there, and as it goes down the wire, it ends up right over here. So, and then there's a little better shot of the DX80 from Radio Waves that we're using. We're going to be operating 4 stations all on Radio Waves wire antennas. This is our second year that we've done something like this, and we find that the antennas operate very, very well with great signal reports, with no issues. One of the nice things about the antennas is we really don't have to be dealing with a lot of tuners because the antennas are fairly resident without a tuner. When we go ahead and put a antenna analyzer on these antennas, we find that on the band that they're dealing with, they are fairly resident about 1.2, 1.3, right on the happy band, and we have no issues with it. So again, this is the Lighthouse Expedition that we're dealing with on St. George Island, Florida, and call sign Kilo 4 Lima. And look to see you or hear you on the air. This is K4JTT, team leader from Kilo 4 Lima, and we look to hear you on the bands there.